today I want to show you how to spot a Murovanka in the magic forest right here. A lot of people have problems using the forest, using the spotting mechanics, the camouflage mechanics, etc. So today I'm going to show you how to do this. Best effective way to do this is by using a medium tank or a tank destroyer. Well, I would not recommend using a tank destroyer because if you do get spotted, well, most tank destroyers like the Rheinmetall Balsig, like the Waffenträger Panzerwehr. Well, you know, I think you guys know if it's smart to go with a Rheinmetall Balsig or with a T-28. But what's really important is the view range as well. As you can see, my view range is 444 meters. I'll stop here before going further into the replay. That's the raw view range with, well, that's not raw, that's with grid optics and BIA. I can't remember. Brothers in Arms skill on the crew, I can't remember, but I use grid optics in this thing. If you have binoculars on your TDs or medium tanks, you have even better view range. I know the maximum is 445, but if your view range goes up, it will be easier to spot people. Simply because it's a battle between camouflage and view range. Who wins, who doesn't win, who gets spotted, who doesn't get spotted. And so the higher view range, the even better it is. Of course, tank you're using also has camo values, so that's important that your tank has good camo values. The E50M has okay camo values. Not great, but okay. For a medium tank, but not amazing. Tanks like T-54, Leopard PTA, Leopard 1, Object 430, low profile tanks are better for doing this sort of thing, but it can still be used. This method can also be used in heavy tanks, for instance. But you need that view range. Alright, so let's jump in here. Straight what I do on is try having the open field here because I'm smart. No, that's just because I want to get some first spots off. As you can see, I spot the Super Pershing and the Lurvey. I don't know how I actually fired there, but as you can see, I still landed there. But there is spot the Lurvey again. I can't even remember. Like, perhaps it's even the Batchat spotting this guy. Because the Batchat was right up there. Anyway, I do some damage to this guy, and I didn't even get spotted because I was using the bushes here. So next up, always go to the left side because you always have an escape route through here. If you get spotted here, it doesn't really matter where, you can escape to the left. People from the hill will be able to fire at you, but at least all these TDs, all these nasty guns in the first cannot fire at you. Also, these guys may not always have shots on you because there are some buildings in the way and such. So escaping from the left side is the easiest way to escape. Also the right side, well, the right side is more open than this side. Another thing, most people who try to spot through the forest want to go here. So if you spawn south, people will go all the way here, and you will not be able to get spotted by these guys. You won't be able to fire at them if you use the bushes correctly, and you will be able to stay hidden and still be able to do some spotting damage on these guys coming in. And so if you spawn north and you want to spot, you will most likely see smart people going here. Well, people who know how to spot on this map here, they will go here. So if you want to avoid the suicide scout just coming from here, again you want to stay here or here. You don't really want to go forwards from the north at the beginning, you want to go here. Alright, so kill the Super Pershing, thought I wasn't spotted. And this is what I mean. T69 gets spotted by probably the object though this time. But if the object was not there, I was gonna be able to spot him. Or if I through the bushes, but actually I was not using the bushes correctly. I thought I had double bushes, but here I get hit by the conqueror, so that means I'm spotted. My sixth sense has not gone off, but I still got spotted. I don't know. You name it. I don't know it. Right, so Leopard PTA moving up. I might as well just move up as well, you know. See what they have there. Meanwhile, left side is going very well. They're playing very aggressively here. Or that, I should say. The Leo PT is not able to find anyone at this point, but I am able to spot them. Here I was in the auto spotting range of 50 meters, this square here, so I did get spotted, so I might as well just fly. Now, if I wanted to get out of this, I just had to pull back, get out of there. But because I was actually all the way here, it was of course more difficult to get out here. But I did this because there were not many people in the forest. Some guys on our team were already died, and I knew there were some guys here, so there were not many people in the forest, so I took this risk. Anyway, well, I got hit by the Ramatel. Lucky not to get hit by anything else though. But I'm going to be able to do a massive amount of spotting damage on this E75 and this E100, as you will see in the end templates. There you go, there's E75 again. I'm not spotted, so I'm not going to fire. I'm going to pull back, so I have double bushes. I have a bush here, and then the bushes behind it, so I can fire now safely without getting spotted. This is looking for low plate, but I saw his turret side, but well, he turned his turret, so I got this low plate, and I did not even get spotted at all. Well, usually, if you want to be unspotted, first, if you want to spot a target through a bush, you have to go into the bush. You have to see the bushes. They have to be transparent like this. If you want to fire, you just go back after you spotted your target, and it's like 15 meters or something behind the bush. When you can't see through the bush, so if you see only an outline of the tank, you are able to fire using the camouflage of the bush as a bonus, so you will not be spotted. However, of course, if he isn't within 50 meters, I believe, if the target isn't within 50 meters of you, you will get spotted, of course, because that's the auto spotting range. That's basically how the camouflage spotting, well, the spotting mechanics work. Camouflage, actually, holy shit, yeah, camouflage here. Because if you want to spot people, you have to use the bushes correctly. Using the bush correctly is very important. You have to go into the bush so they're transparent, not non-transparent. Well, I would say, I don't know, but you get the point. I spot the Ramatel. I try to angle, but the moment he hit me, well, he hit my low plate anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I was just trying to wiggle at my tank. I knew that was nobody else would be here except for the bat-jacked artillery. So I fire on the move and somebody else killed it, I believe. There you go. And basically, well, I got hit by the Ramatel and the Conqueror. Well, the Ramatel was earlier, the Conqueror was just fired at me, and I believe the I-7 or somebody else bounced on me. Yeah, I'm looking. See? I only see the outline, so I can fire using the bush as my cover, well, as my camouflage, so it adds up to my camouflage rating. Trying some shots, not really able to get them. perhaps because of these bricks here. When you fire through bricks with AP, your penetration will actually drop a little bit, but you can still fire through them, of course. Well, of course, players who haven't played this game for a long time may be surprised, because this was actually a pretty recent update. They changed this. Hit the tracks there, and I don't believe I get any shots on this SDA anymore. So he's gonna get killed, and nothing else happens in this replay. So I might as well just fast forward. Alright. So in this battle, I did 3,400 damage, and I got a few kills. I don't know. I can't see anymore. That's not really important. It was about the spotting, of course. I got 2 kills. But I want to show you what I did regarding the spotting. So, here's the end plate. As you can see, spotting in Murovanka really works. I spotted 7 enemy tanks, and I did 6,682 spotting damage in my E50M, doing 3,798 damage and 2 kills as well on my own, getting 1,200 XP in the tier 10 battle. So, Patrol 2 Recon Variant First Class Mastery. Nothing too special here, with a 2 times win for the first victory. So at the beginning, I spotted the lurvy. I spotted the which one was it? The lurvy and the super Pershing, and I did 400 spotting on this guy, and on lurvy 1,200. Holy shit! In the forest itself, I spotted the 100 for almost 2k. And the E75 for 1k. Myself also at the end 500. The Bat Channel Theory 51, because I actually did some damage on it myself, I believe. The T30 and the forest as well, 1,300. And that was it. So I hope you guys learned something from this video, how to spot a Murovanka. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, share this video, whatever you can do to help and support my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you later.